MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one.
Seattle. Shortstop, number 2.
Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Third baseman, Kyle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previous battles with Drew Smiley, 3 for 10. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Striding in, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Digging in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped up, calling for it, Valencia, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man. Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Leaks ready. Here's the 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. We'll head to inning. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mitch Haniger swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him. Just spun him into the ground.
On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And
seven.
yes, they move
First
players
baseman.
all over the field. They
Danny
love to shift
Valencia.
heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Danny Valencia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On the ground up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Cano for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play in the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He'll start out
Leading
the
off for the
proceedings
Mariners.
against Mike Leake as we
Third
get the inning
baseman,
underway.
Kyle
Turned on down the
Seager.
line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic
Batting
defensive alignment for the
right
Mariners.
fielder.
And in the middle infield, Gene Segura, he can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I'll tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6.
Here's
First
Yonder
baseman.
Alonso. He'll try to make
Yonder
something happen with 2
Alonso.
gone in the bottom of the second. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Standing in, Ben Gamble. He'll look to get something going
Leading
here
off
in
for the
this
Mariners.
scoreless ball game.
Left fielder.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. A wave and a miss. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Batting 9th. The center fielder.
Into the
number
windup
1.
and the pitch.
Gerard Dyson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in once again,
Now
Gene Segura.
Shortstop.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Segura.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here it comes on 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 3rd inning, no score to this point. struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. In now, Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Back to work now is Leak as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
This is flared out towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of
into the box now, Gerard Dyson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Robinson Cano.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Fouled back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Low for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Danny Valencia.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. From the belt, kicks and deals. Danny Valencia will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, number 22.
There's a shot out to right center field. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. The relay. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw goes to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He popped out in his first trip. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Under it here is Seager to make the play. One gone.
Number 1.
Stepping up to the plate, Gerard Dyson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The batter, shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Segura runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Leake gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Ben
1 for 1
Gamble.
after a single his first time up. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Swing and a line drive. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Going to strike out victim twice in this one.
Robinson Cano.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Outside, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And the changeup is way low that time. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there, close, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with. Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
1 out, nobody on. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mitch Haniger. Your attention,
now here
please.
comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching
39.
change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Edwin Diaz is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This is skied into short left center. Dyson on the run. He makes the running play, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he misses, 2-1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. Three and 1. Here it is. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Center fielder.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts.
Stepping in now, Robinson Cano. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dyson going back on it to the track, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Kyle Seager would be next. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Mariners. Digging in to try it again. Danny Valencia. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Valencia.
Right over the middle, knee high. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Ben Gamel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, he just outran that. Even when you expect him to bunt, everybody knows he can run. They're going to play in on him. But he just flat, nice touch, and outran the baseball to first base for the base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gene Segura is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Valencia is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, Second base.
Striding into the box, Robinson Cano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the bullpen
Mariners,
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Zepchinski.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
1 strike to count.
Cano awaiting the 2-1. Out of play off to the right.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Nick Vincent answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Nick Vincent.
Here comes the first pitch. Nelson Cruz is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Look to be
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now in the box, Kyle Seager. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dyson is there, and he has it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Mitch Haniger.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Cano with it at second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So stepping in, Danny Valencia. Yonder Alonso will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out from the bases empty. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yonder Alonso will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 10.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Hediger. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tapped up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is popped up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Seager scoops it up, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Gamble takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Coming to the plate now, Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually.
Erasmo Ramirez enters the
Now
game with
pitching for the
one gone in the
Mariners,
top of inning number 9.
31, Erasmo Ramirez.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. A 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Has a look. Now the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Nelson
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got to check.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Second baseman, number 22.
Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Haniger. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. In now, Kyle Seager. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Off-speed pitch, and it stays outside, ball 3. Ripped down the first base line, but foul. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And he misses, ball 4. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only one single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
Tonight's ball game.